Hi guys, how we doing? We're back. We're going to do another spooky reaction video. Still feeling the effects of the flu. Not feeling great, but we'll crack on. Hopefully I'll pass through by the end of the week. We're going back to Depths of Despair's channel. If you wouldn't mind popping by, hitting the thumbs up and subbing to his channel, the link is in the description. Be grateful for that. Share this video about, hit the thumbs up here as well. Try and draw some views in. We are trying to push for targets and stuff again, so if you wouldn't mind helping out, I'd be grateful for that. This video is 5 scary ghost videos that trigger anxiety. Let's hope there's some good spooky stuff that we haven't seen yet. Let's get the cans on, give it a watch, so we'll get scared, shall we?
Vacant. The following video was taken on September the 3rd of 2025 by a man named Craig. Craig was doing some construction work on his wife's grandmother's house, which was completely vacant and empty with no furniture. On the last day of construction, as he finished up working on the house, he noticed something in the corner of his eye. So he pulls his phone out to record and captures this.
Just left my wife's grandmother's house after completing some construction. She had not lived there for at least 3 years. No one lived there. It was empty. And yet someone's pulling the blinds.
At the window, a pale grey hand can be seen moving the blinds, and then a pale figure peeks out before quickly hiding. Not sure how someone could have got in there right after he just walked outside. He rushes in to see who's there, but doesn't find anyone in the house or by the window. Now, after this incident, things would only get more intense and strange for Craig. Craig bought a simple camera for his daughter, and after about a week of taking pictures, he found a disturbing photo on it with no explanation. After showing the photo to Craig's mother-in-law, she's shocked and said it looks exactly like her grandmother, who passed away in the early 80s. It's not clear if this picture is responsible for the strange activity inside the house, but recently things have been getting worse.
Weird.
The reason I know it's not a squatter is because I've been working in the house about maybe 2.5, 3 months beforehand. And this was the last day of work in there. I just removed all my tools from the property. And when I say the house was empty, there was nothing. There was nothing in it. No furniture, no tools. I mean, there's nothing. It's an empty home. So seeing the blinds twitching from the corner of my eye is what made me go ahead and take the pictures that I did. I was actually trying to video it. But anyway, as soon as I seen this, I entered the home again. Looked around in the closets, everywhere you think someone could hide. I mean, there's not many places, shower or whatever. Went in there, looked up in the attic, and there was nothing. And that was a hard thing to do, let me tell you. I'd rather have found somebody in that house because it would actually give me answers. Right now I have no answers.
Enough.
Craig explains he has no clue what was lurking inside that house, but believes it may have been something paranormal, and he would rather have found an actual person inside the house instead, as he is now creeped out to enter the place. Many people think it could be something sinister imitating the grandmother, but until further updates, this one remains a mystery.
That's pretty screwed up, that, man. That photo. I mean, if it's an elaborate hoax, and fair play to the guy, but that is creepy as that, man. Let us know what you guys made of that. Bizarre. Absolutely bizarre.
By the pool. A woman named Lacey received a video from her sister late one night. Her sister and her little niece had just gotten a pool and had ordered some solar lights to light up the pool, so they can see it at night and use it in the evening too. So she decided to record a video of the pool showing how cool it looked to send to her sister Lacey when something strange is captured. Watch closely.
You might be able to do it on the... Oh,
that looks so cool, and they're above too. Oh, that's so cool.
What looks like a white ghostly figure can be seen running around the pool. Yet the only two people there was Lacey's sister recording and her niece, who can be seen looking at the pool. Even stranger is that this figure seems to pass right through her niece. It wasn't until Lacey received the video that she noticed the ghost and pointed it out to her sister, who says she saw nothing there in person at the time. So is this a ghost caught on camera or something else? You judge.
I'm not sure about that one. Was it just an insect or something flying past in between the two of them or something? It did sort of look like someone walking, but it, like the guy says, it sort of goes straight through the relative on the other side of the pool or whatever. But weird stuff, man. I don't know what you guys think of that one.
The storage unit. On August the 29th of 2025, a woman named Dom was at her storage unit all by herself, moving some things around and sorting her stuff out since she's in the process of moving out, when all of a sudden she notices something chilling.
I'm over here at the storage, and I don't know if it's me, but y'all tell me I don't see that. Oh no. I don't know if it's just a fan like going in and out, but the fuck is that?
Another peekaboo.
I don't. Maybe I'm bugging. No, I know y'all just see that, right? Oh!
From the corner of her eye, Dom notices what looks like a dark figure peeking out at her from the end of the hallway. At first, she thought it could just be a fan moving in and out, but after noticing it peeking out differently each time, she gets creeped out and leaves the place. After a few days, she has to head back inside to access her stuff, and she realizes there isn't any stationary fans at all.
Listen, see, this is my storage. And I'm honestly, I'm like acting like you guys are human, or...
What?
Bitch, I might be living here tonight. No. Oh. Oh my.
Not just somebody.
Fuck no, I'm not doing this.
After checking the whole place is empty, she suddenly hears one of the roll-up doors opening or closing on its own, causing her to get freaked out and close herself in her own storage space for a long while before coming back out. Dom has no idea who or what this was.
I mean, it did look like somebody sort of peeking, but was that not just somebody in the wrong gear at the end there, or what? That's yeah, I don't buy that. I think she's just a bit too jittery. Maybe take somebody with you next time, like it said at the beginning. But yeah, weird stuff. We're saying this one, and it's creepy as this, like, to be fair.
This next video comes from a woman whose mother runs her own daycare center inside her house, and was taken on September the 9th of 2025. On one day, while the mother is looking after some of the kids at the center, one of them suddenly gets frightened and ends up scaring the rest of them. But this isn't the only strange thing that her security camera managed to capture at this time. It is
pretty creepy, like, especially with the kids. It's like
utterly terrified.
You couldn't sort of fake this with the kids around, like, it just wouldn't be right. That's mad, that.
Did you do that? Were you in there? Were you in there? No. Who knocked this over? Who knocked this over?
They didn't just move. I think I said this the last time I saw this one. They don't just move on their own. and the kids weren't anywhere near it.
The boy can be seen completely spooked by something in the other room. Then seconds later, when the woman goes inside to check it out, the big playhouse suddenly falls over all on its own, even though there aren't any children touching it or near it. Nobody had been able to explain what was going on, but after uploading the video, someone noticed something that makes this video all the more creepy. Take a look.
I wasn't sure about this bit myself, but there does seem to be some movement there.
Right? A pair of hands can be seen at the top of the room holding on above the outside of the door frame, before slowly retracting back into the room, right as the boy panics and runs out of it. After noticing all this, the daycare owner's daughter makes an update video explaining the situation.
I just wanted to quickly show you exactly what it was that was scaring the little kid that my mom was watching. So pretty much the house, and obviously you guys saw that it fell, but the other thing I wanted to point out was that it's pretty hefty, so it really doesn't make any sense that it would just fall on its own like that. This is the room. The crazy thing about this is that there was like markings at the top of the entranceway of like the doorway, and I guess in the video you can see hands gripping onto the doorway. I don't really know what to make of that. I thought at first that it was like bugs or something like that, but it looked almost like two hands like gripping on the top, like leading into this room, just like. But the main thing, and the reason that the little boy was screaming, is actually in here. We have this covered up for a reason. Apparently, the little boy told my mom that he saw a face in these mirrors. We already found someone who's going to take it off our hands and pick it up off Facebook Marketplace.
After questioning the boy, they found out that he screamed because he had seen a face in the vanity mirror, even though he was the only one in the room at the time. Ever since then, they have covered the mirror up with a sheet to avoid any of the kids getting scared again. They also decide to leave the child safety gate closed until the buyer from Facebook Marketplace comes to take the mirror off their hands. However, a few nights later, the daughter of the daycare notices the child safety gate opening all on its own through the security camera, so she decides to go and check it out.
This is what I mean. It's quite an elaborate story, and there's quite a few parts to it. But would you involve kids, especially not your kids, in something that was all put up? And this is the bit I don't understand. It's like a whole strange situation. It's intriguing, and I would like to believe, but it's pretty bizarre. Like, the involvement of the kids and stuff. I've always said that it's weird when there's kids involved in these things.
Do it again. Like, yeah, okay. Do it again. I'll wait. Do it again. Open the gate. Oh.
Pretty
As she
eerie.
waits for the safety gate to open again, the sheet on the mirror suddenly pokes out by itself, catching her attention. Then, when she focuses on the sheet covering the mirror, she notices something even more terrifying. As she gets a little bit closer, what looks like indents of fingers can be seen pressing up against the cover, slowly getting clearer, which instantly scares the girl out of the
Creepy
room.
as, man.
And as we saw earlier, the only thing under the covers was the mirror itself up against the wall, which doesn't have any moving mechanisms, so nothing should move. But something clearly does. Now, after witnessing this horror for herself, she has now locked the door completely and shut the safety gate until the buyer comes to collect the mirror.
We're gonna keep the room closed off from the kiddos for now so they can play in the rest of the space.
But as it stands, this creepy mystery has yet to be explained.
It's just bizarre, like, honestly. It's creepy. And it's creepier because of the kids being involved and stuff, but that's mental, that, like.
Military
Let us know
base.
what you guys make of that, because it's got
A
me
Russian
baffled,
urban
that, like.
explorer was wandering around a secluded area deep
I
in
think
the
we've
woods,
seen this guy as well,
very far out from
unfortunately.
any towns, when he happened to stumble across an old abandoned military base. So he decides to explore the old facility, and as he does so, he captures something undeniably chilling.
I mean, hats off to these guys that go these places, especially when they go alone. You could never go somewhere like that on your own. You'd need somebody there just in case anything does happen. Like, people-wise as opposed to paranormal-wise, or just even just an accident. Like, but hats off to
Прикольно,
them.
ребята, давно не было у меня таких приключений. Типа сталка. Здесь, ребята, жутковато. Потому что здесь, блин, куча этих волков, зверей всяких. Подходим, идем дальше. Смотреть, что, как. Вот, ребята, еще такой вот бункер. Фу, территория очень большая. Здесь будет очень тяжело найти эти шахты. Так. Пошли. А вот здесь уже стрёмненько, ребята. Какие-то комнаты.
Fascinating places, like.
Что было?
And then that happens.
Ребята! Фу! Валим!
As he pans around each room, he notices a creepy pale figure suddenly moving out towards him from one of the dark rooms. The Russian explorer quickly makes a run for it without turning
Like
back.
it.
After this, he decided to search up the history of the place and found out that many people died here horrifically in the past.
Nice.
But just who or what is this? You judge. Out of nowhere.
Zero.
In this next video, a
Bonus
man was
one.
driving home late in the evening after having a long day out. And on his way back home, he noticed something strange. So he checked his Cybertruck's dash cam and realized he wasn't imagining things. So he pulls his phone out to record it, and this is what he captured.
Cybertruck, man.
Guys, look. There's no one here. No one in this corner.
But
This. Still, nobody here. Look at my left camera.
what? It's not like I'm looking down the path. He's like in the middle of the fucking road. What?
As you can see from the front and left cameras, there is nobody anywhere near the side of the road. Then, as the car drives forward a little more, all of a sudden a man just appears extremely close to the car. And as he drives away, the man just stands there looking at him and signals with his hands. The video has gained over 3 million views in a short time, and it has left many viewers baffled. In another video, a man named Alejandro Gonzalez was taking his 2 dogs, Thanos and Zeus, for a walk around midnight, simply because he was too busy during the day. But this would turn out to be a big mistake for him. He decides to walk around a lake that they would usually visit when out of nowhere, his dogs begin to act strangely.
Was he putting flour or something
As
on?
if deeply unsettled, and then they start barking frantically at something in the dark.
Vamos. Primero vamos a ver. No quiero que se me vayan a perder. Aquí. ¿Qué traes, Zeus? Espérate. Sí, Zeus. ¿Qué traes? Quieto. Quieto. Thanos.
Zeus and Thanos.
¿Qué tienes? Quieto. No hay nada. Cálmate. Zeus. Aquí. Aquí. ¿Qué tienen? Aquí. Aquí.
What?
Cálmense porque están nerviosos. ¿Qué estás viendo? Espérate. ¿Qué tiene este? Oh, shit. ¿Hay algo ahí? ¿Hay
Well, we're looking at.
persona ahí o qué es eso? Espérate.
Vaguely saw something there.
¡Thanos! ¿Qué es eso? Espérate, cálmate. ¡Thanos! ¡Quieto, Zeus! ¡Quieto! ¡Thanos! Oh, shit, ¿es una persona? No, aquí. ¡Thanos!
Ring
Aquí,
bitch.
Zeus. ¡Thanos! ¡Zeus! ¡Aquí! ¡Zeus, aquí! ¡Tío! ¡Thanos!
Well, you'd move away, wouldn't you? If the dogs were reacting like that.
¡Quieto! ¡Zeus, sit! ¡Thanos! ¡Zeus! ¡Quieto! ¡Thanos! ¡Zeus! ¡Quieto! Oh, shit. ¡Quietos! ¡Quédense ahí!
What?
¡Quieto ahí! ¡Cálmense! Shh, ¡quietos!
What is this?
¿Qué es eso? ¡Quieto, Thanos! ¡Quietos!
Alejandro sees a white figure which causes the dogs to bark and feel threatened. The figure slowly approaches him as he focuses on calming his dogs down. Luckily, as the figure approaches him, it suddenly turns back and moves away, back into the darkness, probably realizing that the dogs are ready. It may just be the darkness, but whatever this thing is, looks like it doesn't have a head. Could it just be some disturbed person?
What?
Many people believe it's La Llorona, who is often said to appear near a lake. But let me know what you think.
That's just fucking bizarre, that, man. I mean, the reaction, if the dogs are going to get on like that, you'd take them out of the situation. You wouldn't just stand there and berate them. You'd try and find a different path or go back the way you came, which is what I tend to do with my idiots when they're on one. But, that's got to be some sort of setup or something like that. Like, that's bizarre, that.
On vacation. On September the 7th of 2025, a girl named Keeney went on vacation to Mexico with a group of 3 friends. At some point during their stay in the hotel room, while the friends were having fun in the room together, Keeney decided to take some photos of her 3 friends.
We'll come across
in the
this one.
dark
It is a
with
bizarre
flash
picture,
using
this,
a
man.
disposable camera. After returning home and looking over the pictures, she notices something horrifying.
Like, that's a creepy photo. Even if there is somebody there that you know, that's a fucking creepy photo.
Standing in the bedroom behind the 3 friends,
yeah.
a creepy dark figure of a woman can be
Got blue eyes, one blue that way and one blue that way.
seen, as if shrouded in the dark. Upon looking closer, her facial features can be made out, but it looks really creepy. Keeney explains that it was just her taking the picture of her 3
Creepy
friends,
as, man.
and has no idea who or what this could be, which left her terrified.
Let us know
If
if
you
you
want
think
to
it's
see
real.
some of the best horror videos we've
Hey, God. Some good stuff there. We've seen a couple of them prior, but that nursery one still gets me. Like, I just don't get that. I don't know what to make of it. Because you wouldn't set something up like that with kids around. Like, especially the house falling down. If it had landed on one of them, that have been hell on. Like, it's, I don't know. There's got to be something to that. Let us know what you guys think of it all. But appreciate you coming by. As I said at the beginning, the link is in the description if you wouldn't mind popping by Deb's channel. Show them some support. Hit the thumbs up and share my video around. Try and draw some views in. Be grateful for that. And in the meantime, don't get too scared. Hopefully this cold will wear off and I'll be fighting fit, ready for next time. I'm hoping to get some more live streams on the go as well, so hopefully catch up with you there. And if you want to have a chat about this or any of my other videos, watch for the live alert and come by and we can have a chat. In the meantime, guys, have a good one, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.